It wasn't supposed to be anything serious, just a favor. That's what you told yourself. A friend called you late one night, said he needed help moving a car. No details, no explanation. You didn't ask. You've known him long enough to understand how that works. Some things don't need to be said out loud. The car was parked on a quiet street, engine off, lights out. You stood there for a second, looking at it, because something about it felt off. Not wrong, just not yours. You got in anyway. Hands on the wheel, key in the ignition. The engine turned over smoothly, too smoothly. You drove it 3 blocks, parked it behind a building, left the keys, walked away. That was it. The next day he handed you cash. No questions, no problems, just money. And that should have been the end of it. It wasn't. Level 2, the second job. The second time felt different. Not because it was harder, because it was easier. You didn't hesitate, didn't stand there thinking, didn't question anything. You already knew what it was. Stolen. But the word didn't carry the same weight anymore. It felt smaller, less important. You drove longer this time, across town. Every red light felt like a test. Every car behind you felt like it was watching. You checked your mirrors more than you needed to, but nothing happened. No sirens, no lights, just another drop, another handoff. And when it was done, the money doubled. That's when it changed. It stopped being a favor and started becoming something else. Level 3, understanding the system. You started paying attention, not just to the cars, to everything around them. VIN numbers, plates, paperwork. How a car disappears and comes back as something new. You noticed patterns, which cars moved fast, which ones didn't. Who asked questions, who didn't. You weren't just following instructions anymore. You were learning. And once you understand something, it becomes easier to justify. Level 4, moving up. More calls, more cars, more money. Different people now, different tone. You stopped saving numbers, stopped asking names. Safer that way, cleaner. You moved faster, less hesitation, more confidence. You started to feel like you knew what you were doing, like you were in control. That feeling doesn't last. Level 5, the first close call. It happened on a Tuesday, middle of the day. You were driving like always. Same routine, same focus. Then you saw the lights. Police. Behind you. Not close, but close enough. Your hands tightened on the wheel. You told yourself to stay calm. Don't speed. Don't panic. Just drive. They followed you for 2 blocks, then 3. Time slowed down. Everything felt louder. The engine, the road, your breathing. Then suddenly, they turned. Gone. Just like that. You kept driving, but something changed. Because now you knew this could end at any moment. Level 6, real money. The numbers got bigger. Much bigger. Thousands per job. You stopped checking your balance, stopped worrying about anything normal. Bills didn't matter. Time didn't matter. Only the next call, the next car, the next move. You felt ahead, like you figured something out that other people didn't, like you found a way to win. That feeling doesn't last either. Level 7, the wrong people. The people changed. Not the same energy, not the same conversations. Less talking, more silence. You noticed things, weapons, not hidden, not subtle, just there, like a reminder. This isn't a game. This isn't something you control. And for the first time, you realized something. You're not choosing this anymore. Level 8, no way out. You thought about stopping, taking the money, walking away, starting over. But it doesn't work like that. Because they know you now, what you've done, what you've seen. And one night, someone made that clear. You're in this. Calm, simple, like it wasn't even a threat, just a fact. And that's when it hit you. This isn't temporary. This is your life now. Level 9, everything falls apart. One of the guys disappeared. No warning, no explanation, just gone. Phones stopped ringing. People stopped answering. And then your name came up. Not directly, but enough. Enough to make you think. Enough to make you realize It's getting close. Too close. Level 10. The end. The last job felt wrong from the start. You knew it. The tone, the timing. Something didn't add up, but you showed up anyway. Because at this point, you don't say no. The car was waiting, engine running, just like the first time. You stood there for a second, thinking about how it all started. One car, one decision. One moment you didn't walk away. You got in, hands on the wheel. But this time, it felt different, heavy, like everything was catching up. You started driving, then you saw it. Lights, multiple, closing in. No exits, no turns, just red and blue. You slowed down, pulled over, hands still on the wheel, because you already knew this was it. All the levels, all the choices, they all led here. The door opens, voices shouting, but it sounds distant, because in your head, everything is quiet. You think back to that first night, that first car, that first decision, the one you said didn't matter, because it was never just one car. It was a path, and once you stepped onto it, you didn't realize there was no way off. It started with one car, and now it ends with you.